Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to learn a little bit about conditional statements in Excel. We are going to work with a grocery list. So the first thing you got to do is download the file so you can follow it and try out whatever we do in this tutorial. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is understand what we want for this grocery list. This grocery list must tell us what are the articles or what are the products that are missing from our list, and we may categorize them in three different categories. X, which is things that I'm put in the cart. O are things that not needed either this month or this week, and I consider them as O's, and E as extra or just in case. Okay, so this is going to be our grocery list, and what we're going to do is that we're going to start putting, when we go to this when we go shopping, we're going to start putting these three different symbols. Now my program or my Excel file will tell me if there are any articles or any products missing from this list, and I would like to know how many of each product there is, depending on what category, like fruits, vegetables, bread, breakfast meat, etc. So we have to create a conditional statement just in case. We're also going to use other functions like sum if. So we're going to sum if it requires a category, okay? And we're also going to use count and count A, okay? That will let us count blank. Oh, we will also learn count blank, which is count blank spaces, etc. Okay? Okay, so really quick, I am going to fill out this grocery list, and I'm just going to change a couple of data. I'm going to change a couple of these, and then I'm going to leave some in blank just so we can try them out. Okay. Okay. Let's change a couple. I'm going to do it with 3 columns just so we can understand how it works, and then you guys can fill out the whole thing and complete the exercise. Okay, let's do some more over here. Some blank spaces, and I'm going to start doing it with these 3 categories of groceries: fruit, vegetables, bread, and breakfast. Okay, so the thing is that I want to know exactly what is in the cart, what is not needed this week or month, and what are just extras. And I'm missing some extras here. I'm going to put some extras just to try out. Okay, so we're going to see what is extra, what is not needed, and what is in the cart. Okay, so for this we are going to use a formula called count if. Okay, so I'm going to stand up on this on the A column, click on count if. So count if has 2 parameters. One is the range, so my range is going to be this one. Okay, all the information that I need. So that is my range. And what is that criteria? The criteria is that I'm going to count them if there's an X here. Okay, I'm going to count if X, and I get 12. So here I get 12 that are in the cart. in the cart. Okay? Then I'm going to do exactly the same with the other category. Say count if, also my range, and I'm going to count if they are E's. So it says E is extra, just in case. I'm going to do it the same with the O's. Okay, and here I have not needed. Not needed. You can also change the symbols, okay? But this is somehow I know that there are three not needed, 3 extra just in case, and 12 in the cart. And the last one is in case that I'm missing some from this list that might happen. So count if. I also do the range. And the criteria is that if it's blank. So in this case, I need to type in nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a space. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm going to change this. We can do it this way, just leaving a space, or there is a formula in Excel that it's called count blank. This is easier. So with this function, we can count the blanks that are in our range. Okay, so here are missing items. So we have 12 in the cart, 3 extra just in case, and 3 not needed. And finally, we have 3 missing items. So here we have another function that we can use to get more information. Okay, very well. So at the end of this table, when I have everything ready, I can add up all the numbers and find out how many were. So at the end, you're going to have something that looks kind of like this. So as soon as you start putting some information in the spreadsheet, you're going to see all the formulas going on and working independently. Okay, so this is kind of like an interactive grocery list, and that way we know how many things we have and how many things are missing. At the end, we might want to find the sum of all the things that are missing. So we can make totals, cart, totals, extras, totals not needed, and totals missing. And we want to add, let's see, equal sign, and we're going to add all of our values of each okay. So here we are adding up everything in the cart, and that way we know how many items we are getting in our shopping list. That can be important information. Okay. So here I have the total of items in the cart, and I'm going to fill out all the other ones, okay? So it looks like right now 276 items are missing out of all the items on the grocery list. Okay, as soon as I finish everything, I will be able to see all my information. Okay? Okay, so one thing that we're missing is that it's a little hard to find what are the things that we didn't buy in this grocery list. So we are going to make a condition that if any of these is blank, then I want to show whatever is in front, okay? And that can help me get a better understanding of what I'm missing. So if I go to, let's create another sheet, okay? Sheet 3 or sheet 2, whatever you have. And we're gonna create a function, okay? That is gonna allow us to see that. So equal sign if, so I'm going to say if, and this is the conditional statement. Now the first parameter of a conditional statement is the logical test. If, okay, and there's a function, if it's blank, and then I have to choose what is the cell that I want to know that is blank. I go to sheet 1, so I click on sheet 1. Now here it appears what is the sheet of the reference, or the reference that I'm doing to that sheet. If this value, A7, is blank, then, and then I press either semicolon or comma, what is the value of true? If it's true, if it's blank, then I want to show what is a product. Then semicolon or comma, in some cases, the value is false. If it's false, I don't want it to do anything. So I put double quotation marks, and the double quotation marks will just leave it blank, okay? If I press enter, in this position I can see the formula, but nothing comes out because it's not blank, okay? If I go back and I fill out all the list, now I can see that peppers and tomatoes are missing from my list, okay? Very good. So I'm going to select all these, and I'm going to make a fill handle to all the ones that I was looking for. Then I'm going to take out the zeros and everything else. Okay? So now I filled out the formula for every single product. Okay? Now I'm getting, from this I'm getting pies, and all the zeros, we can take them out later. Okay, so here are the things that I'm missing after I finish up all my shopping list. I can check which ones are missing from my categories. Okay. Okay, so I have I'm going to show you a little trick on how to erase all the zeros that you see here. That way we can check out what it does, okay? So I'm going to select all the values that I chose, okay? And I am just going to right click, format cells, and there is a, yes, and this is basically a number format, okay? So I'm going to go to custom, and I'm going to type in 0, semicolon, semicolon. If I have these two zeros, which is a formula, I'm just going to take away all the zeros from my list. That way I can see them easier, and I can see all the elements that are not on the list, okay? So this is a very good example on how to use conditional statements. Also how to use the count if, the count blank, and we can actually make anything using those conditionals. We can also nest conditionals if we have one or more conditions that happen at the same time, okay? So I hope that you like this video. I want you to complete it, fill out everything on the video, and try to make some formatting so the next sheet looks a little bit better, okay?